Welcome. So in front of me I have the OnePlus Buds, which I'll go over unboxing of them and just a quick sound test. So just pop it open. There we go. So, and here we got nothing, as you can see. Then we got the buds themselves. I do have to say the case looks really nice. Paper. Set your music free. Cool, whatever. No one cares. Charging cable, so Type-C, so that's nice. And just some paperwork, not even a sticker. Wow. Okay, so let's just get all that out of the way and get to the buds themselves. So casing is fairly light, I would say, but it does have a nice, satisfying click. If you like to play around with your casing, I personally do. I did basically destroy this already to the point that it's just flopping all over the place. So yeah, this is kind of nice. It also is a fairly, I would say, pocketable size. So if I compare it to what I use on a daily basis, which is the Soundpeats, you can see that from the top view it might not look like it's a big of a difference, because this one just seems longer, but I just put it this way so you can see the actual girth of it. And at this point, this is fairly chunky compared to something like this. This is actually a nice size. But when we flip it open, I can, geez, those are like really light. I can already tell you that at least for me, these will not do anything good. They have this, they literally look like a AirPod clone, just less defined. Because you have like this stump right here, which makes it even look worse and bigger. I'm not sure how they managed to make it look worse than the AirPods already looked, but hey, they achieved it. So for me, these won't work. They don't hold in my ear. The kind of open design never did, and also because of that, they don't have any kind of noise cancelling. So normally, if you have buds like these, if I take them out, you do have this little rubber which will provide you a passive noise cancelling, just whatever the rubber can provide. These don't even have that, so yeah, the noise will be bleeding through these like crazy. But anyway, let's just grab my phone and try to pair it to it. So if I see correctly, this is the pair button. Try that again without actually making it lunge forward. I need to open them. I'm trying those out as I go. So yeah, it looks like I just need to open. Ooh, that's nice. So as you've seen, I didn't actually do anything. It just pops up the notification right here to connect. So yep, let's do that. And it looks like it's connecting them to like my Google account, which that's a new thing that I haven't seen before. Device connected. Okay, so let's close this and just get that all out of here. Now I'm gonna try to find some kind of tune on here that isn't copyright. So obviously no copyright sounds is my I'm gonna go to place right here. Let's pick something. Spotlight. Okay, so it looks like it's already connected to them, even though they're in a case. Let me just check. Yep, it's already playing. So I'm gonna quickly see how that sounds. So I will have to say one thing, I am surprised with these. They sound okay, they are bassy. So yeah, just putting that out there, they are significantly bassy. The sound isn't flat by any means here. And if that is something that you're looking for, kind of like this Bose sound, then yeah, these sound really good. But to be fair, I am in a fairly padded room, however that sounded. Meaning it is like noise cancelled. So I don't really have any kind of sound that is interrupting me. So you will either have to play those loud if you want to drown out the noise around you when you're on the street, or maybe just look into something else. They do sound nice, but the lack of any kind of noise cancellation on them is not the best feature, I would say. So I'm also going to place them right next to the microphone, just so you can maybe get a bit of a sense of how they sound. Hopefully I can... Apparently they don't play anything right now. Come on. I'm trying to find where I need to hold to actually make them play. Okay. So I'm just gonna max out the volume. Now I will mention this is not anything good that I'm doing, so this is just kind of to show you maybe if this can give you any kind of idea of how this will sound. But yeah, let's just kind of place it next to the mic.
You should have known I'd never kiss the rain. Ice runs in my veins. Won't play it safe. I don't belong with your nobility. Who died and made you king of anything?
So yeah, I can hear that. Hopefully that was hearable, that they do sound fairly nice, better than I actually expected. Also, they're not expensive by any means, coming at around, okay, maybe not necessarily the cheapest either. They come around 80 pounds or something like that, so I would say they are fairly nicely priced. But to me, the just general design of them, the earbuds themselves is not very compelling, and also the sound, in my opinion, just gets completely blown out by something like what I'm using on a daily basis, the Sound Beats. These are, I believe, the SE True Engine SE or something like that. But to be fair, number one, they do have passive noise cancelling, and number two, they are dual driver in a single bud, so not a fair comparison. So yeah, but going back to these, battery life on these, just the buds themselves apparently provide you with up to 7 hours of listening time. Now this battery life will vary depending on how loud you listen to them. The case apparently provides a 30 hours of listening time, so that is kind of assuming, I believe, probably with the 7 hours already in the buds themselves, plus I guess if you charge them up, it will provide you up to 30 hours. Apart from that, not much more to say about it. Slick design. I believe they come in a couple different variants. This is just the gray one, as you can also see right here. So just plain gray. The casing is nice. It seems rigid. Kind of fun if you want to fiddle around with it. But just the design of them, not very great for me. And if you have problems with just kind of like the Apple Buds staying in your ear, the normal ones, the first generation of them, then these will probably be the same thing for you. They won't be staying in your ear. They most certainly will not be in mine. So yeah, that being said, I don't really like the design of it. Other than that, the sound is okay, the price is okay, the listening time is also good. 7 hours of listening time is, I would say, reasonable. 30 hours is, I would say, also reasonable. Now, personally, I would expect a little bit more from if I would be buying something like this, because 7 hours is something that I get on, again, going back to my daily driver. These are rocking dual drivers in a single bud, so they last 8 hours easily. So these don't really stack. Now, to be fair, I do listen to mine below like half volume, so that might add to the about 8 hours of listening time. So if you crank them up, they will probably last about 7, but still they need way more power to be driven than these. And in this case, if you only can get 7 hours out of this, they weigh almost nothing. They have Apple design on them. Apparently the case is at 10% too. That's actually a nice thing. As you can see, it gives us a pop-up of the buds, which with the battery levels, which I did really like. That's nice. But yeah, you can feel basically that there's almost nothing inside of it, not even a battery. If you're having a stem like this, just pack a battery in there. Make it last more than 7 hours. After all, if you have a tiny battery and you keep recharging it, it's just gonna die quicker, and these will discharge quicker every time, which I'm not a fan of. Same problem was with the Apple AirPods. Now I also should mention that they do have touch controls if that is something that you want to use. Haven't really tried them out, but yeah, it's there. So concluding this, I wouldn't recommend these. I personally don't recommend these just because they wouldn't even hold in my ear, and if earbuds don't really stay in my ear, what is the point of having them? But that is a key factor here for me. And other than that, if they would be designed better, as an example, something that doesn't have a stem and has passive noise cancelling, then yeah, I would totally recommend them. They sound, in my opinion, really good, at least for the type of music that I like to listen and hear. These do fall under the category that I do like. They're bassy, the sound is really nice, not the clearest, but it's still good. And the only thing holding them back is just the design itself. So yeah, that being said, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.